The pace of evolution. The purpose is to obtain and communicate the speed over time in which species evolve. Take notes. You'll be asked questions when this is over. Does evolution occur in rapid bursts or gradually? This question is difficult to answer because we can't replay the past with a stopwatch in hand. However, we can try to figure out what patterns we'd expect to observe in the fossil record if evolution did happen in bursts, or if evolution happened gradually. Then we can check these predictions against what we observe. What should we observe in the fossil record if evolution is slow and steady? If evolution is slow and steady, we'd expect to see the entire transition from ancestor to descendant displayed as transitional forms over a long period of time in the fossil record. In this example, the preservation of many transitional forms through layers representing length of time gives a complete record of slow and steady evolution. In fact, we see many examples of transitional forms in the fossil record. For example, this shows just a few steps in the evolution of whales from land-dwelling mammals, highlighting the transition of the walking forelimb to the flipper. What would we observe in the fossil record if evolution happens in quick jumps, perhaps fewer than 100,000 years for a significant change? If evolution happens in quick jumps, we'd expect to see big changes happen quickly in the fossil record, with little transition between ancestor and descendant. In this example, we see the descendant preserved in layers directly after the ancestor, showing a big change in a short time, with no transitional forms. When evolution is rapid, transitional forms may not be preserved, even if fossils are laid down at regular intervals. We see many examples of this quick jump pattern in the fossil record. Does a jump in the fossil record necessarily mean that evolution has happened in a quick jump? We do expect to see a jump in the fossil record if evolution has happened in a quick jump, but a jump in the fossil record could also be explained by irregular fossil preservation, meaning maybe some of the transition fossils didn't get preserved very well. This possibility can make it difficult to conclude that evolution has happened rapidly. We observe examples of both slow, steady change and rapid periodic change in the fossil record. Both happen. When evolution happens slowly, steadily, and gradually, this is called gradualism. When evolution happens quickly with fast transitions, this is called punctuated or punctuated equilibrium. But scientists are trying to determine which pace is more typical of evolution and how each sort of evolutionary change happens.